If you feel lost, unfocused, or getting pulled in every direction, this chapter tells you why. Proverbs 8 tells you that one voice you keep ignoring. Hey, this is Earl, and this is day 8 of the isolation phase. One chapter a day to rebuild discipline, restore focus, and strengthen the foundation of faith. Proverbs is not entertainment. It is instruction. It is a warning system for men who want to walk with clarity. Today, we continue with Proverbs 8. So just a quick recap. Chapters 5 through 7 talks about all the things about temptation, lust, and destruction of oneself towards it. Chapter 8 tells you how to get out of it. It tells you what to do with that discipline, what to do with that reformed self. This is going to be the blueprint for clarity, discipline, and masculine leadership. Does not wisdom call? Does not understanding raise her voice? On the heights beside the way, in the paths she takes her stand, besides the gates in front of the town. At the entrance of the portal she cries aloud, "To you, O men, I call, and my cry is to the sons of men. O simple ones, learn prudence. O foolish men, pay attention. Hear, for I speak noble things, and from my lips will come what is right. For my mouth will utter truth. Wickedness is an abomination of my lips. All the words of my mouth are righteous. There is nothing twisted or crooked in them. They are all straight to him. They are all straight to him who understand, and right to those who find knowledge. Take my instruction instead of silver, and knowledge rather than choice of gold. For wisdom is better than jewels, and all that you may desire cannot compare with her. I, wisdom, dwell in prudence, and I find knowledge and discretion. The fear of the Lord is hatred of evil. Pride and arrogance and the way of evil and perverted speech I hate. I have counsel and sound wisdom. I have insight. I have strength. By me kings reign, and rulers decree what is just. By me princes rule, and nobles govern the earth. I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently find me. Riches and honor are with me, enduring wealth and prosperity. My fruit is better than gold, even fine gold, and my yield than choice silver. I walk in the way of righteousness, in the paths of justice, endowing with wealth those who love me, and filling their treasures. The Lord created me at the beginnings of his work, the first of his acts of old. Ages ago I was set up at the first, before the beginning of earth. Where there were no depths, I was brought forth. When there were no springs abounding with water. When the mountains I had been shaped, before the hills I was brought forth, before he had made the earth with its fields, or the first of the dust of the world. When he established the heavens, I was there. When he drew a circle on the face of the deep, when he made firm the skies above, when he established the fountains of the deep, when he assigned to the sea its limit, so that the waters might not transgress his command, when he marked out the foundations of the earth, then I was beside him like a master workman, and I was daily his delight, rejoicing before him always, rejoicing in his inhabited world, and delighting in the sons of men. And now, my sons, listen to me. Happy are those who keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise, and do not neglect it. Happy is the man who listens to me, watching daily at my gates, waiting beside my door. For he who finds me finds life and obtains favor from the Lord. But he who misses me injures himself. All who hate me love death. So, chapter 8, or Proverbs 8, is such a good chapter to understand where wisdom came from and how it all came to be. Especially when King Solomon personifies wisdom, and she is there since the beginning of time. But when you look at this and walk away with chapter 8, you walk away with the sense of wisdom is better than most gold, jewels, entertainment, whatever we have today as well. Here are 3 lessons you can get from chapter 8. Number 1, wisdom is calling you. You're not going to wisdom. Just what King Solomon mentions in chapter 8, wisdom stands at the crossroads. It's not a whisper, and sometimes it is. It's not hidden. Wisdom is around us everywhere. And she calls every man who is willing to listen. I think that's the best part. So it's not access to wisdom. It's literally attention. And we can go into a different topic today about this, but attention is being robbed from us daily, especially now with social media. Wisdom is waiting behind that, so put your attention towards wisdom. Lesson number 2, wisdom existed before the creation. King Solomon mentions that wisdom was there at the creation of earth. Wisdom was there with God, rejoicing with him, with the inhabited lands, and she was there rejoicing with the men when God created. So wisdom isn't this like modern idea that we just started figuring out. Wisdom has always been there. So to actually pursue wisdom, to actually pursue that higher thought, that higher calling of intellect, is more in tune with him. It's more in tune with the creation itself. It's been there since the universe has started. Before the heavens, it's been there with God. So understand when God created wisdom and she was there, understand that this is part of the creation itself, to be more one with God. Lesson number 3, wisdom is the foundation of kingship. She says it here in chapter 8, where she says, by me, kings reign. So it's not the ambition, it's not the hard work. It truly is wisdom that makes you wise and become a great leader. A man only becomes a pillar once he submits himself to wisdom. Once he submits himself to God's calling for wisdom. Okay, this wraps up chapter 8, Proverbs 8. So just to unpack, understand that seek wisdom, understand that distraction is everywhere, and know that since the beginning of time, wisdom will always be there. So this isn't something new, but something that you should strive towards because it gets you closer to the Creator, gets you closer to the Lord, gets you closer to God. All right, this is day 8 of the isolation phase. This is 1 chapter a day. This is 1 lesson a day, and this is 1 step forward. All right.